Hello YouTubers, this is Charlene Richardson from Virginia Victoria Love Shines Organization. Right here, this is our website. You can find us at www.vvlsokids.com at Virginia Victoria Love Shines Organization, where we're dedicated of helping children and families in need. And that means everyone. So here it goes. VVLSO is still giving out baby blankets. We're still going to hospitals. We're still, giving out books and cards to kids in hospitals, helping children in foster care, and we're still helping children and people in shelters and, schools. And so we just finished dropping off things to the Bowery program where people take showers. And, we gave them deodorants, toothbrushes and things like that. So now what are we doing? VVLSO is now at our evangelism season. So we're still doing the other things, but coincide with that, it's now a harvest time of evangelizing. So in this evangelism, we work with trying to give as many tracts and many books to churches and people who are going to go out and evangelize and win souls for Christ. So as you can see, we just got a whole bunch. We got thousands of different various tracts that we have to take them, fold them up like this, and give it to people who they stamp with their churches on the back, and they give it to people in need of Christ. Here we have cartoon illustration. We have boxes here. We have them in Spanish. We also have some, dealing with AIDS. We also have some in different languages like Chinese language and stuff like that. We also get a lot of these pamphlet booklets, cartoon ones, and they help actually people, and kids, give these over to friends and stuff, and they wind up winning souls. We also have for those prayer tables as well, because sometimes children come by and there's nothing really for the children. Children need to know about God too. So we get them books and stuff like that. We also have little CDs and books as well. We also have adult books. And here you see Amazing Grace, which has scriptures in it, blessings, and it has scriptures in it. So we get things like this. Also, we also have coloring books. Jesus Christ coloring book. This is the Noah's Ark one. And we have other ones here. We have Moses here. And we have, let's see, that's Moses again. And that's Noah again. So in here we have Moses and Noah. And I guess those are the only two we have in here. So we collect boxes of these. Also, we have other ones with, these are hardcover books again. And as you can see, this one is about Moses. And it's very good because these kids can make these books last because they're actually hard and secure. This one is Noah. This one is Moses as a baby. And here we have David and Goliath right there. So yeah, we collect books and tracts and stuff. And guess what? Since we're working with another church as well, because we have a lot of different churches we're going to work with, but this church does evangelism in a basketball team, and you can check that out in Eastside Tabernacle, and that's located in Manhattan on 2nd Street in Houston. And they have a basketball called The Chosen, and I think if you check on their website, you can also find that too. But they have, they win souls for Christ. So we have gotten them a package, which is like, this is a big cube, which is this small cube right here. And this cube actually wins souls to Christ. A lot of people illustrate through these cubes, and it tells them about how Jesus Christ died on the cross, man is in darkness, and then Jesus comes, God comes with his light, which is his son. And it also tells other things like Jesus Christ came and died on the cross, and then when he rose, he was in the grave for 3 days. He rose from the tomb of death. And I am, learning this, how to do this, but my son and then my children know how to do this very well. And so here it goes. He rose from the dead. You can check this out on YouTube, and it's called The Cube. And they were guarding the cube, the stone, and he rose from the dead. And as he rose from the dead, right here you can see where he rose, and almost got it. That he rose from the dead, and we have eternal life. And so this is the cube, and it's an evangelism cube, and it also comes with pamphlets. And then we have, for the kids ministry, we have a children's one. So there's this woman in Eastside Tabernacle, and her name is Miggy, and she works with children, so that would be great for her. But the big giant one would be good. This is this big white box down here. And also I give little keychain ones to people who wants to evangelize too. My daughters love that one. Also, let's look here. And here we have boxes of magazines, Jesus Christ magazines. Look at how wonderful this is. And we give these away too. So, kids can come to know how Christ died for them and rose for them and all that he loved them and did. So, we have that. And on that, with the basketball thing, I bought pom-poms. That way, kids can get something as they go to the table. And so there, it's a lot of work, but God does it somehow, and I don't believe one person does it. We have more tracts, and these have to be, my kids actually help me with taking each one of these tracts. There are over 5,000. That's like, I think it's 7,000 tracts we have to put together. And this is just the beginning. We have to put more together, but these are the 7,000 that's going to go out. And it's even actually more than that, 7,000 something hundreds. But here it is. We put these tracts together, various tracts. We fold them, and again, we give them away. See, we got this one. You got this one. We have so many. Can't go through them all with you because you just seen a few boxes over there. And so there are various different tracts to reach different souls out there, and we have to fold these up. Here we also have other things that we give away. This is Dobson, Dr. James Dobson. There you go, Dr. James Dobson. It's called Marriage Under Fire. So some people will go into church and they'll come to the table and they have issues in their marriage and they need something, so we'll give them a book like that, some from churches to give out. Here is How to Pray. We have this book, and so we'll give that through the prayer of the churches who are doing prayer tables. Here we have this ruler. You can't really see it as much. Let me try to see if I could put it on something that you can see. Well, on this ruler, it has to be on white, I guess, in order to see. It has, for kids, it has the different Bible verses all the way from Genesis to Revelation on this ruler. So we give those away to kids too. We also have books like this. These are beautiful books. Teaches you about vandalism. God, I need to talk to you about vandalism. And it teaches how to behave. Kids with disrespect will come to the table and they'll get a book, and hopefully it changed their lives. Lying, what God says about lying. Bullying, what God says about bullying. Laziness, what God says about laziness. Cheating, what God says about cheating. My bad temper, what God says about that. Stealing. So we give different various books on these, and kids need prayer too. So they'll come to the prayer table, and there's something there for them as well. So that's what VVLSO is doing. We are opening up our inventory box for the evangelism of churches. We go out, we give these things to other churches. Other churches go out in their harvest time and they win souls for Christ. So continue to support us with your prayers, because we need prayers. Pray that God will continue to financially bless us to do this ministry continually. It's prayer. Pray for God to release finances. Pray for God to just continue to overflow and bless and support Virginia Victoria Love Shines organization. So my key thing is go into the heavenlies. tear down strongholds, and ask God to continue to bless this ministry, because I don't believe in going in church, sitting in church and doing nothing. People have money. They want to give. Yes, you give to the offering, but you can also go out financially, get things and bring it to the churches and give it to them if you can't do it all by yourself. There's so many things we can do. The ministry is not inside the building. It's outside the building. Jesus walked the streets, walked the roads. He went into the harvest. He went in, claimed souls, began to preach and minister, and told them where they need to go. And it's like there's so many people just sitting in a church waiting for Jesus to come and just bring the people in. And then they minister while they're in. So convenient. You know, it's like go out into the highways, go out into the byways, go out into the communities, go out and get things to bring to people who have the muscle power to go into the community. But don't leave them stranded with nothing. Don't leave them stranded with no hands, no feet, no nothing. I mean, really, it's pathetic. I'm just saying, I mean, you know, being a Christian, sometimes I just say, God, what is going on with your people? So do what you can do. You can donate to your churches in your community. If you're not going to evangelize, give them the tools and weapons they need financially to do what they got to do. You understand? But there should be no reason in your building. People should know. You should hand out tracts in your building. You should. I don't care if you're embarrassed. Yes, people get embarrassed. Yes, it's an issue. You have low self-esteem. Go bring it before the cross. Go bring it to God. Tell them I have an issue. It's all about me. You know, do what you have to do. Get rid of the situations in your life that are stopping you from evangelizing and winning souls for Christ. My best friend, you know, that's one. I love the cartoon illustrator. It just really wins children to Christ. Those are our next generations. Here are tons of books. I mean, just keep us in prayer. That's all I can ask you to do. Bye.